Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. I'm gonna do a redo. I'm gonna do a redo. This is the Sundae coffee, walnut or maple walnut flavored coffee. And so what's happened is this. I using my espresso K-cup machine. I put it in there and done like I always do, and it either didn't puncture the bottom when I snapped it into place and I didn't realize it. I don't know, I'm confused, because when I looked over there, the lid was up a little bit, like it didn't snap into place, or it popped it up or something. So it just turned off. It couldn't put water into, through this. So see, the bottom's not punctured, top was, so it filled it up with water, but it couldn't disperse it out the bottom of the K-cup. So yeah, it just shut off. So what I did was I cut this open and put it into a very regular coffee filter and brewed it through my regular drip coffee pot. And what was weird was that it didn't filter through very good, which I used to cut them open and use them through my regular coffee pot all the time. So it just took forever to finish dripping through the filter. So I ended up grabbing all the sides, picking it up, and try to squeeze it out of the filter, all the coffee that I could. So there you go. It's like dark, because I think when it goes through the K-cup, it's not I don't think it's not absorbing all of it's not the grounds that are in the K-cup is not getting absorbed in all the water. Does that make sense? So it doesn't have the appearance that it should. That's about a medium dark right there. So let's go ahead and let's do this review. Okay, so it has a nice maple walnut aroma. It smells good. Get the spoon out of the way here. All right. Wow. That's really good. That's really good. You get the walnut, and you get a little bit of maple, just a little bit, a hint, almost a hint of sweetness, which is a little unorthodox for on coffees usually. It's rare that you get. It's rare for me anyway to get a little bit of a sweetness out of the regular coffees. It has a medium acidity to it, which could be contributed that all the coffee got touched by water, because it was in a regular coffee pot. Because I cut open, So it's got a light bitterness. These don't indicate, most of these K-cups don't indicate, at least the ones from Two Rivers or whatever, these companies that they're doing here. If it's a medium, dark, light roast. So I'm just kind of having to guess. This is a pretty nice, nice one here. You get a medium roasty taste. You get a little smokiness. You get a nice bold flavor. You get a little bit of carbon. You get a light to medium bitterness. Like I mentioned, down the acidity, got like a medium acidity to it. You get some nuttiness, a little almond. You could say this is a complex coffee. Full bodied, has a slight classic kind of taste to it. You might be able to say dark chocolate is one of the is one of the taste profiles on my sheet here. You could probably say a little bit of a dark chocolate kind of thing going on. Yeah, this is a really good one. So I got all that without even adding anything to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of a creamer. This one here is already a 5 for me. I don't have much coffee left to mix anything in. That was a flop. Hope I don't experience that again. This coffee, since I've had a lot to say, has already kind of cooled down a little bit, so it had a little trouble breaking down that creamer I just put in, that powdered creamer. That went pretty good in there. Kind of curved the acidity. You get a little lactose along with that stuff in there. But those flavor profiles I've mentioned. So let's the regular creamers, they don't really contribute a whole lot of sweetness to them. So I'm just kind of curious how far these flavor profiles will go with a little bit of sweetness to it. The maple is slightly there, but it's not there in all its glory because it's not like real sweet. But let's just see where a little bit of sugar, what it will do. Wow, that yeah, a little bit of sugar. It really brought out the walnut, and it brought out the maple. The maple was the one I was the most concerned about because it's the more sweet one. Walnuts aren't necessarily all that sweet. They may be just with a kind of a dry, lightly toasty bitterness on walnuts, but there's just a slight sweetness to those. But yeah, this is a good coffee. This is Sundae coffee, maple walnut flavored. Hopefully, if you, of course, you're going to try yours through your K-cup machine. So I don't know how much of a difference it's going to be from cutting it open, putting the grounds in a regular filter, to just putting it through the K-cup machine where it's shooting water straight into it and it's not absorbing all the grounds, it's just finding the way out the hole in the bottom. So don't know if you're going to experience the same thing in the coffee filter in a regular coffee machine. the water is coming in like this. In the K-Cup machine, it's coming in like this. This is getting more of the grounds wet, you know, and in the filter, coffee filters, it doesn't drain like fast. It pools a little bit, which it gets all the grounds wet, and and they start putting off the, you know, the flavors in that little pooling, and then it's slowly draining as it's making the coffee. So so I think, you know, you're getting more flavors that way than you are through a K-Cup, at least with this machine. I don't know if the other K-Cup machines work the same way. I would assume they would, but I just don't know for sure. Yeah, I don't know. This is really, really big in flavors. This is really good. All right, well, I'm going to end it here. I thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to try another one maybe later on today or something. I don't want to try one of my coffees. I think I might try one. This here I think is like a, I think it might be a hot chocolate, but it doesn't say. All it says is Entenmann's, which is a pastry type of company that has donuts and that kind of stuff. It says hazelnut is the flavor, but it doesn't say if it's a coffee. It doesn't say if it's a hot chocolate, cappuccino, Latin, you know, what is it? I don't know. Artificially flavored. It doesn't sound like grounds. It sounds like it's probably a hot chocolate, but why wouldn't you put that on there? I don't understand that. So I might just use that and see how it goes. See if this was just a one-time fluke of a deal. I don't know if it's just died, you know, or what. You know, they make they're made like where the needle punctures it. It's kind of like the base of it is kind of like a looks like it's kind of built like a shock absorber, like the boot part of shocks. I think they have like the rubber boot that covers them. I can't remember if I'm thinking of the right thing or not. I'm not a mechanic, so, but hold on. You see it right here? This is what I'm talking about. It's got a little rubber backing part where the needle sticks out. So I don't know. Excuse my hand. Anyway, K-Cup machines are pretty interesting to me. Someone invented them, like everything's been invented. And okay, there's the needle down there. Okay, it's, yeah, they have to have one. So, but it's just like, why? I mean, it's not any different from any other K-Cup. They didn't accidentally make it metal. It's plastic. It's puncturable. So it's like, why did it not puncture? It almost sounds like, see this one up here, it moves just a little bit. The one on the bottom is oh, it moves a little bit too. Okay, well, it's going to be an experience to try it on something else and just see how it goes. I didn't mean for this video to be almost 15 minutes. I really didn't, but thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Sundae coffee, maple nut flavored coffee. It's a 5. It's really good. Even though it's cold now. But yeah.